What is your opinion of Corona versus Cocos2D versus Unity?
Unity requires you to pay for deployment tools for iOS and Android deployment, whether or not you deploy games to those platforms or not. Just to get the Unity Pro that lets you publish mobile games.
At least Unity lets you publish to everything.
Unity costs around $2,000 or $3,000 to new users, but upgrades are around $1,500.
That lasts until the next version of Unity comes out, at which point you pay off that for the upgrade as a new customer. Windows only just figured out with Windows 10 not to charge an arm and a leg for upgrades.
Unity does not let you turn off the subscription. You have to subscribe for at least 12 months when you sign up. Something like $1,000 down to start for the basic package.
So if you want to publish to Android or iOS, you have to pay the roughly $3,000 upfront for the Unity Pro. What do you think of Corona and Cocos2D?
Corona is more suitable to action side-scroller games and arcade games.
Cocos2DX is good for any 2D game. Cocos2DX actually gives you even more control over the development environment.
I've heard Corona does not have as many free tutorials.
They both support Lua. That's a plus.
If you get either Corona or Cocos2DX, your development is pretty much limited to iOS. At least Unity lets you make a game you can sell to anyone who wants to buy it.
I'm not sure I have the skills to mess with the Cocos2DX parameters like C++. What does it cost me to get the extra functionality?
Corona is free to publish and sell games until you sell $100,000. After that, you have to pay for the Pro license and monthly subscription.
I'll worry about that if I sell $100,000. I think it was Business Insider that said most developers do not even make $50,000 and few games reach the $100,000 mark.
Game development is more of a hobby that can make money, like multi-level marketing, lots of hype but very few actually making the breakthrough. If you're likely stuck on the bottom, Corona is the better choice.
What about quality?
Cocos2DX is fast, stable, reliable and compatible with various devices. And it is both open source and free.
Free is almost enough for me, but the other stats put Cocos2DX over the top.
Then you certainly cannot afford Unity.